I bet.
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? My name's Cody Jones. Welcome back to A P Thang Podcast. Today, we have another interview for episode 51. And you know what? This was an idea that I really thought would be dope. Finally have an interview with Devilartsgaming.
Sir.
Oh, is my shit echoing in the back? I keep hearing myself.
Um, I don't know.
Hmm, that's fucking weird. Alright, first off, how does the name... Huh?
That's how I knew I was having my camera. So.
Hmm. Oh, it's probably tripping or audio acting up.
Yeah, I'll try to put in my earbuds, see if that helps.
Alright.
Stop recording.
Okay.
Alright.
I hear you better.
Alright, word. So it said something about recording stopped.
Hmm. Shit. Fucking. That's annoying.
Yeah, I think it's because of
Alright.
me putting in the earbuds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully it'll sound better.
Yeah. Do you still
Alright,
hear an
so.
echo?
Nope. I hear nothing.
Alright.
Alright, so, first off, I mean, I do want to welcome you onto the podcast because, for those who don't know, Devilartsgaming is now an official member of A P Thang Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I want to know is how did the name Devilartsgaming even come to be?
I thought that was gonna be your first question too. And it's really funny too because like I remember some of my first comments
hmm
still were like, what was it? Somebody was asking me if like I was a devil worshiper or something.
Yeah.
Um, so to answer that one, no, I'm not. But it's just it was Devil Artemis was like the first YouTuber I ever bought merch from,
hmm
and it was like the first thing that came to mind. But of course, I didn't want to steal his flow. And
hmm
like I'm an artist. I actually draw. I do art.
Yeah.
So like devil art and then gaming. 'Cause it's a gaming channel. Like how now I have two channels. My second one is Devil Arts Extra, which will
Mm.
be everything I do that has nothing to do with gaming. Which
Oh, okay.
currently, currently I don't really have anything inherently planned, but I'm
hmm
thinking like it'll be the Dragon Ball what ifs or the anime what ifs or like anime
Okay.
discussions. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the not gaming just discussion. But
The miscellaneous stuff.
right. And like
Okay.
it'll I still have to figure out how I want to format that, how I can format that.
hmm
Um but yeah, when I figure that all out, I'll probably end up having to use this app honestly to record
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when I. Oh, hold on. I'm also curious if like you're also gonna be doing like off-cam reactions. Like you're gonna be doing reactions, but without like showing yourself.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it still, but like I'm having a hard time finding an app where I can
uh,
do a reaction for like free
mhm.
recording it, where I can
Yeah,
still use my voice.
yeah. I think I did tell you about that one app. It was um, screen record or some shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, there's just so many of them. I couldn't tell which one. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I give it to me.
But
Okay.
bro, I'm so hyped.
Yeah. Okay, so like no one knows what you look like. No one knows your name. Well, but it's like, have you ever
Except for you.
yeah, I'm the only one that knows who he is and what he looks like.
Bro, that's
My
the
question,
craziest part is the craziest
yeah,
part is like even though default's like my official co-host for the gaming channel,
mhm, yeah.
like bro has yet to see my face.
Well, you know, I'm honored that you revealed this much to me. It's like it really shows that large amount of trust.
Yes, sir.
But it's like, I don't know, it's like, do you intend to keep this whole thing like a mystery off the internet? Like, sorry guys, no one's ever gonna know what I look like.
Maybe. I'm gonna go as long as I can with it until
Okay.
such a time where either I have to reveal my face or
Mm-hmm.
I just I just get to a certain point. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I hit a certain subscriber number, I'm gonna do a face reveal.
Yeah, but like it has to be a huge milestone. Like, okay, I think
Oh
you
yeah.
guys deserve it this time.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's
it's,
like I remember ever since the beginning of my channel, like people were asking for a face reveal. And like
mm-hmm.
I hit them with all right, fine, we can do a face reveal, but you guys gotta get like 666,000 was the first one, like all sixes.
Yeah.
666,666. And then it was like
666.
and then I was like, fuck it, bro, let's raise that shit even higher. Like y'all gotta get to 6 million if you really want to do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
it's
the
like
real
I
thing
fucking.
is
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely like when I was thinking about it, if granted, I don't even think I can hit a million. I don't think I could ever hit a million, but if I ever got big enough to hit 6 million, I'm quitting. I'm quitting at 6 million.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this podcast will be around much longer after we're done doing YouTube. Because honestly, it's like I want to do more than just like record videos for the rest of my life. But it's like at a certain point, I want to keep that whole thing going for as long as I possibly can, or until like, okay, I'm giving up the YouTube life.
Yes, sir.
All right, so fuck, I had a question. um, it's like I kind of originally had the idea of like, okay, if we're gonna reach a certain number, I'm gonna completely go like all out balls, and I reached that number, but I never really went through it because it took me a long time to grow all this hair out, anyways.
Yeah. Bro, I can just
Okay.
tell you now, like I cut my own hair
Mhm.
and I don't plan to cut it anymore. Like for a while. Like
Yeah,
I enjoy having my long hair.
I agree. I mean, granted, it's fucking messy. Okay, so your gaming channel, like, what made you want to do gaming, and like from the get go?
Well, I mean, overall, it's just because gaming is just something I'm good at and something I have a passion for.
Mhm.
Plus, like when I was younger, I used to watch like Markiplier and them play,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that was my highlight. Like that was something I
Mhm.
look forward. So I'm just trying to
Mhm.
make a channel like that where people have something to look forward to when they're off from
Yeah.
like work, school, whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel the same way. It's like when I did YouTube, I wanted to do it because like I've seen Markiplier do it. I've seen Jacksepticeye, the Game Grumps, the fucking like huge name YouTubers, fucking uh, PewDiePie and Cinnamon Toast Ken, like real like experienced creators. It's like I was inspired by them to want to do YouTube.
Yes, sir. Man, I used to love watching Cinnamon Toast Ken's videos, man. He is hilarious.
Yeah, I think the Game Grumps are like the funniest duo on the internet. Like their dynamic, like back and forth videos have always been amusing to watch.
Oh yes. Not
Okay,
to
so
mention like Dragon Ball Z Abridged, the people
Hmm.
behind that with their game channel,
Yeah,
Team 4 Star.
yeah. I mean, what was the first game that even got you into gaming, like, in the first place? It's like everyone gets into gaming because of, like, PlayStation games or Nintendo or Xbox.
Well, I can definitely tell you, like when I was a kid, the first console we had was a PlayStation.
Hmm.
But we lived in the ghetto, and
Hmm.
my brother left the door unlocked one day
Hmm.
because we were children who didn't always remember to close the door and lock it.
Yeah.
Like I think we
Okay.
went to the store or something. I believe it was like the same day my mom had her radio stolen out of her car.
Damn.
Because my brother forgot to lock that too.
Hmm.
Shout out to you, bro. Like he
You keep
forgot to
forgetting.
lock for real. Like I hope when as you've grown up, man, that you've like remembered to lock your door at least.
Yeah.
No, but like it's the same brother too that like
Mm.
anyway. But yeah, nah. So my brother forgot to lock the door and like our PlayStation got
Mm.
stolen. But the games we used to play on there were like mostly Dragon Ball related.
Mm.
Like it was it was like 10K, one of the 10K Ichi games, which is why
Okay.
Sparking Zero is so close to my heart because it's the continuation of that.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So
I think it. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, so like it was definitely the 10K Ichi games were definitely the games that got me like wanting to do like to play because like I wanted to show my love to the games
Mm.
I grew up with. But as it like as time went on, like when I got like my own stuff as a when I was living with different family members,
Mm.
like I got a DS, and I swear to God, like you would never see me without it. But
Yeah.
like and like when I was little, I got into Dragon Quest. Like I got Dragon Quest 9,
Mm.
and I legitimately never put down Dragon Quest since. Like I think I was probably 12 maybe when I got Dragon Quest 9, and like now I'm in my mid 20s still playing Dragon
Yeah.
Quest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like in my, I'm damn near in my 30s, and I'm still playing fucking Spider-Man games and South Park and all that stuff.
Oh yes. And I
uh,
won't lie, man. Playing the South Park games was definitely fun.
yeah. To
Though
be
it
honest,
was a little worrying that I would get that I would get hit with a couple of things on my channel for that.
yeah. 'Cause I actually started recording Phone Destroyer like about a week ago after I wrapped up Spider-Man 2. It's like I thought,
Nice.
okay, this will be the next big thing that will be coming out on Wednesdays for a bit.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It's fun. I dig it.
Oh yeah. I remember I've played a little bit of Phone Destroyer, and I
Hmm.
remember like I remember thinking it was pretty dope.
Yeah. Honestly though, it's like for gaming, it was Super Mario 64 on the gray Nintendo. That got me into gaming like when I was probably 5, 6, or something like that.
I will say I think the game that like solidified me wanting to do gaming like as much
Hmm.
as possible was
Hmm.
Ocarina,
Zelda.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like the game that not only could I not put it down, but like
Hmm.
I've played it on every version that exists. I've played the Switch version. I've played which was something. Like playing on the Switch, definitely a
Yeah.
challenge. But I've played it on what's it called? I've played it on the 3DS, which was my favorite version
Oh, the
personally.
3DS. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course I've played the original on the I almost just said the N64. Oh my god.
Yeah. You
On
remember how fucking. Go ahead.
I was found the GameCube.
Oh,
I,
okay, yeah.
I want to say it was
It's
the
like,
GameCube. That or the Wii.
yeah, I agree. Dude, but do you remember how fucking complicated to Nintendo 64 controllers were? So you got three handles and it's like the fucking sticks were weirdly placed and shit.
Yeah, bro. I used to hate. Like, I remember I used to go to my friend's house,
Mhm.
like, because I was the broke kid. Like, this dude was rich. Like, his
Yeah.
family compared to mine. Like, we were fine.
Mhm.
Not enough money for like, not enough disposable income to like just drop on whatever system was out. But like, I
Yeah.
also was the kid that was playing outside, like breaking bones outside,
Yeah.
getting into fights and shit like outside the neighborhood. So like,
Yeah.
but my friend had like a whole theater in his basement, like
Damn.
theater seats and all. Yeah, like theater seats and all. And he had his PlayStation, and he eventually connected an Xbox down there. So
Hmm.
I'd go to his house, and we'd like be in a theater playing
Mhm.
video games. And
Oh
like, it
man.
was my first time playing Resident Evil. It was my
Oh
first
shit.
time playing a good couple of games, and I got to experience that in a fucking like theater in this dude's basement,
Yeah.
and it was such a wild experience for me. Like,
Mhm.
but and that was also when I found out I really wasn't scared of like horror games,
Yeah.
but like they are definitely still something I like doing. Like they are definitely fun to play. But
Yeah.
when I was when I would hang out with him, like we would be playing all types of different shit. And
Mhm.
that was when I realized how much more fun it is playing games with like multiplayer games versus just individual games.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean. Honestly, it's like the first PlayStation game that got me into PlayStation would be Spyro and then the very first God of War game. Those two games I saw and blew me away. Like, oh my gosh, this is way better than Nintendo.
Bro, I can't say that I can't say I have a specific like favorite between Nintendo and PlayStation.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just that Nintendo and PlayStation are more fun than Xbox.
I couldn't agree more. Like, there's only one game. There's only one game I like that came on Xbox 360. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Despite the fact there was nothing fucking connected to the movie, and the movie was god awful.
Yo, I just got sent $20. Wait a minute. What?
What happened?
I just got like somebody just gave me $20.
Oh shit, that's excellent.
Yeah, work. And like
well,
your boys broke. Like I definitely could use it.
yeah. Well, whoever sent him $20, get on you.
Yo,
Definitely
man,
helping
shout out
out.
to you, bro.
Okay, so you were talking about horror games. Like, what exactly got you into horror in general? Like, it's like everyone
Uh
has the first horror movie that, or horror
oh,
anything.
I definitely got a story there.
I look
And
forward to
I
it.
was so when I was a kid, I grew up with like with older brothers. My older
Mhm.
brothers, man, they put me through it. In fact, I'm probably gonna send them the when this video drops. I'm probably gonna send it to them. So, big
Yeah.
bro, shout out to you. Y'all put me through it. Hey,
Yeah.
man. And I'm just gonna straight up say, like, I remember I was like 4 years old when they first showed me Child's,
Child's Play?
and and that motherfucking doll Chucky had me scared.
Yeah.
Chucky had me afraid, and like, and my brothers knew it because like they
Yeah.
would laugh at me. And I can tell you specifically which movie it was. That's how
Mhm.
ingrained it is. Granted, I have a great memory, but like it was
Yeah.
specifically seated.
Oh, that one.
which like that wasn't even a scary movie looking back, because like I have the whole Child's Play series now as an
Yeah,
adult,
same.
but as a kid, bro, that scared fucking soul out of me. And
Yeah.
my brother knew it. I don't know how the fuck he did it, bro. I really don't know. Like, shout out to you, bro. Like, you had connects, I guess. But
Yeah.
my brother comes home one day, bastard. I'm gonna send this to you too. I want you to know
Yeah.
how I feel, bro. But this motherfucker comes home one day, and in his hand is a goddamn Chucky doll, complete with a knife. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck you got that, bro.
Uh-huh.
But man, you ain't shit for that. Like, I love you,
You know
bro,
I hate
but you ain't
You know
shit.
I hate ginger
You
dolls.
ain't. For for real, on God, bro. It wasn't even the fact that he was scary. It was the fact that he was ginger. God damn. And it had me scared, man. I was like, oh, this motherfucker ain't got no soul. He brought a ginger midget into that house. What the fuck?
Oh shit,
Nah,
redhead.
but oh, shit, redhead. Well, and look, the craziest thing is, it came complete with a knife, right?
Oh
So
my
I'm just
god.
thinking this motherfucker brings in a scary ass ginger. Oh nah. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know
Yeah.
why our mom let that slide. But I can tell you this, I didn't. And that
Yeah.
motherfucker would torture me, bro. Like, we had our mattresses on the floor at that point.
Mm-hmm.
His ass fucking left that shit on the floor, and he told me I wasn't allowed to touch it. I remember because it was one of the creepiest nights of my life, and I say night. It was the creepiest night of my life. I say night singular because that bitch only lasted one goddamn night. Nah, fuck that. So, and I still remember exactly how that went. So I had that creepy ass doll in my room because we shared a room. You
Mm-hmm.
know, not everybody can
Yeah.
afford multiple rooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, bro, we used to share like a bunk bed, the three of us, me and my two older brothers,
Ah,
and
okay.
like one of my brothers slept up top, and like me and my older brother, like my oldest brother slept up top, and me and my
Mm-hmm.
older brother, the one who brought Chucky doll home, we would
Yeah.
sleep on the bottom bunk. But
Ah,
homie,
okay.
dead ass, I swear, I shit you not, like, bro leaves that there, and then I'm watching this show. I don't even remember what the hell it was called. I remember the show itself was also scaring me. So like I ended up
Mhm.
leaving the room, and like my brother told me like, yo, you move this doll, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm like, bro,
Oh my god.
like, like, bro, we were beefing over
Yeah.
that. So I
Yeah.
leave the room for a bit. I come back, I see that fucking doll, bro. It creeps the fuck out of me. I go to sleep. I wake up the next day. My brother goes to school, but I'm 4 years old, so I still was waiting to go to. I still hadn't started school yet.
Yeah.
So my big brother is leaving to walk to school, and I open
Mhm.
up the window. We're on the second. Our bedroom's on the second floor. I open the window up. I said, "Take this fucking doll with you." I throw the fucking doll at. I threw that damn
Man,
doll at him. I said, "Yo,
crazy.
take your fucking doll with you. Take this ginger ass motherfucker with you." Man, he ran up those stairs so fast, bro. I didn't know I could catch an ass whooping. Like, bro, literally, we were scrapping. Keep in mind, my brother's 5 years older than me. But
Yeah.
like, motherfucker shows up, like, runs to the top of the stairs, and like, we start scrapping. I did not
Man.
win because, again, motherfucker's 5 years older than me. He's a 9-year-old beating the
Yeah.
shit out of a fucking 4-year-old. And he's like, "Man, don't touch my doll. I told you don't touch it. I told you don't touch it." I'm like, bro, it ain't even that serious. And I was like, "Man, you knew I was afraid of it, man. Why the fuck would you bring that in here?" Like, we're getting into it. And my mom's like, "Hey, man, you better get your ass to school." And
God
yeah,
damn.
nah, my brother had to make that because you're not trying to piss off you're not trying to
Mhm.
piss off mom.
Yeah. She don't got time for that bullshit.
Uh-uh. So like, homie, I don't know what the fuck, like, where the fuck he got it from. I don't know
Mhm.
what exactly, why the fuck he had to bring it home. But I can tell you this: I don't remember seeing it ever again.
Damn. I'd
I'm willing to
imagine.
bet you I broke it.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that you probably got it from Spencer's because those are the one places that fucking have all kinds of miscellaneous shit like that.
I mean, maybe, but you gotta remember, this is like 2004,
Ah,
and
okay.
he's nine, and he's only 9 years old. So like, I
Yeah,
don't know where he got it from, but like, I low key, I kind of want to ask. So, bro, when I send you this video and you watch this part, like, shoot me a text.
hmm Dude, there's one movie that fucking scared the fuck out of me as a little kid. Hold up.
Ah, damn, bro's got show and tell.
It was the
That says
fucking
one movie, and I
19.
got it right here. In fact,
It was the fucking 1990s. It.
oh hell yeah, I
This.
love that movie,
Yeah. But it's like, as a
man.
little kid, from this fucking evil ass clown fucking killing kids and shit, and seeing this old lady fucking spooning a little teacup of blood, that shit fucking creeped me out. And it's like, by the time I see him fucking pulling Georgie into the sewer, that shit traumatized the fuck out of me. Like, for years, like to a point to where I couldn't even look at the cover. Like, it was on a fucking VHS case, and I didn't even like
Yo,
looking
Cody,
at it. What's up?
You were like, yo, he's killing kids, bro. I'm a kid. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Time out.
Yeah. My dad would
Bro, you
fucking
know
mess with. Uh huh.
the wildest thing about Stephen King book, bro, is that
hmm
like I like his movies, but I
Yeah.
can't read his fucking books. His books are too goddamn long. They'll put me to sleep. Like I'm not even the strongest reader. Like it's like that. I really won't read his shit. I'll listen.
yeah.
I'll put on an audiobook, but even like but stuff like it, I really couldn't put an audiobook on for it. Not at all.
Yeah.
Solely because that motherfucker is long. I don't got time to listen to all that.
With this fucking thick ass book and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, no thank you. You could
There was
keep your
that.
goddamn you
Yeah.
can keep your goddamn psychedelics. Because let's not forget that man was high on drugs when he made that.
yeah. Yeah. I actually heard
And
that
it
he
showed.
fucking made. Yeah. I fucking heard that he made this movie, or not the movie, the fucking story because of uh, Gacy, John Wayne Gacy, allegedly. I mean, I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but
I'm
like,
pretty sure that is what it was, yeah.
yeah. And for those of you who do not know who John Wayne Gacy is, he was a fucking
Look it up.
serial killer. Yeah, look it up. But it's
The
like, but it's like we'll
cliff
just
notes
say
is
needless to
he was a serial killer who preyed on young boys.
while dressed up as a clown.
Yeah, well dressed up as I think it's like Pogo the Clown or some shit.
Yeah, but it's like aside from horror movies, there was another movie that fucking messed with me as a kid. Because granted, I was too young to even watch this kind of shit, but it's like it really gave me an idea of the world. My brothers
Yeah.
and their friends were watching Boys in the Hood with Ice Cube. I see this one scene with Ricky getting shot, and again, I'm a little kid. I'm not supposed to be seeing this, and it's like
Word.
that whole scene, traumatized the fuck out of me because you just see this person laid out in blood, and people screaming and losing their minds. That messed with me as a kid.
Bro, speaking of shit that messes with us as a kid, bro, like have you ever seen the Leprechaun movies?
I hated it.
Bro, me and my older brothers, like we watched we caught a marathon of it. I think it was like on MTV or some shit. We caught the
hmm
marathon. But like, when we were watching that, bro, oh my lord. I remember as a kid, like it didn't scare me like Chucky, but it like
Yeah.
there's a scene in one of them where he like rips out somebody like they the premise of the
Mm.
movie, if you didn't know, is like they stole these people steal like a leprechaun's gold,
Yeah.
and basically like the man that stole it dies because of the leprechaun mostly.
Yeah.
But like it's somehow I forget exactly the reason, but it's given out to like this family or group of friends or whatever the fuck, and
Mhm.
one person gets it like the gold melted into a golden tooth, and like to combat that, he doesn't just knock out the golden tooth when he's
Yeah.
taking his gold back. He rips out her whole fucking jaw
Oh.
to take it. And like I remember that creeped the hell out of me,
Yeah.
bro.
Don't mind them.
Oh, you're all good. But like, nah, bro, the Leprechaun movies were different. They were
Yeah.
different. But I would have rather watched that than Child's Play as a kid. But as an adult,
Mhm.
I rewatched all the movies that scared me,
Mhm.
and like I can't, bro. They're boring. Some of them.
I
Like I don't
I
know
agree.
what the fuck scared
I never
me.
cared for the
Gen,
Leprechaun movies because I thought that these movies are fucking dumb and cheesy.
bro, I remember like what was it, Leprechaun in the Hood or whatever. That
Yeah, that
spinoff,
one
that
was
was
worse.
wild, bro. That was wild. I don't know who greenlit that, but man, you're dirty for that, bro. You dirty,
Yeah, yeah. That movie
bro.
was
Really?
about as corny as corn pops.
Oh my god, bro. Corny as cornflakes,
Yeah.
bro. But like overall, 100% though. I would like. I still like Child's Play. Like I love Child's Play, but
Mhm.
like my relationship with horror has been so warped now. Like I watched
Yeah.
Terrifier 1 for the first
I've
time
never
like
seen
a few years back,
it.
and
Mhm.
then 2 years ago when me and my now fiance were like first starting to live together,
Mhm.
we I convinced them to finally watch a horror movie with me, so I put on Terrifier. It was 8 in the morning, and my tired ass fell asleep. I fell asleep watching Terrifier because I
Yeah.
thought it was boring. Like it was granted, it was my second watch, so like I already knew all the stuff that
Yeah.
basically was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
I was so bored, like I zonked out, and like I woke up to them crying. They were like, "What? This movie is scary." I'm like, "Oh, it's not scary." And I'm looking, and it's the scene where this girl's getting cut in half. And I'm like,
Ah,
"Oh,
that's.
whoops, yeah, my
Mhm.
bad. That's on me."
Yeah.
And my fiance was like, "Yeah, we're never watching horror movies together again." Like clearly they're not scary to you, but they're scary
Yeah.
to me, and I'm like, "Oh, that's fair."
Yeah.
I can't really be mad at that. You got a point.
Yeah. She would not like any of the fucking paranormal movies or The Exorcist or any of those movies.
Well, that's the crazy thing. My fiance thinks that The Exorcist is not scary at all.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they're not, but like that's the kind of movies that like they're fine watching.
Mhm.
Speaking of, I think I
I
just
don't.
woke them up.
Oh, you just woke her up.
Yeah, they just woke up.
Mm. Mm. In my opinion, like I think a lot of people are more terrified with like paranormal based movies instead of fucking slasher movies because like I guess with the culture, like even back then, people were just terrified of like possessions and like evil spirits and shit.
Maybe back then, yeah, but
Yeah.
modern day, like I know my partner's reasoning for slashers being scarier movies is
Mhm.
especially things like Jason and um at
Freddy.
least early movie Jason and Art the Clown especially is
Mhm.
that they're just a dude. Like that
Yeah.
can happen. Like it's just a
Yeah.
psychopath. So that's what
Yeah.
terrifies partner because they're like, well, like genuinely, it's not out of the realm of possibility like a guy going on a killing spree.
Yeah. I mean, it's like with Scream, it's somewhat the same shit because you don't need to
Yeah,
fucking be a monster or a demon or a fucking undead corpse or some shit. It's like you can just
it's
be
just
this.
a dude.
Yeah, like fucking Ghostface was the one thing that fucking inspired a shit ton of people in the '90s to just go out and do the same shit. Like, you
They were
remember
like,
this
"Hey,
whole
I could do that."
exactly. Like, I don't know if you remember, but you remember this 2015 craze where people were fucking walking around dressed as clowns and fucking messing with people, jump scaring them,
Yeah,
terrifying people?
yeah,
Yeah. It's like,
that was wild, bro.
yeah, like, I think that incident is what got my sister terrified of clowns, like, because apparently, from what she said, some dude dressed up as a clown was fucking, like, standing outside of her school campus, like, behind a fence watching them and shit, and it creeped her the fuck out and made her hate clowns in general.
Shoot, I'd feel some kind of way too. Some guy was staring at me.
Yeah.
But like, see,
I mean,
I'm
it's like,
petty, so I'd be over here like, bro, there's some creepy dude out there, man, get the fuck out of here. You probably trying to touch yourself, man. Weird.
where's Chris Hansen?
Nah,
Let me
bro,
meet him.
for real. And excuse me, Mister Clown Man, why don't you have a seat? Oh, no, you don't have to walk away. Just why don't you have a seat?
Please,
We
put the
have your
knife
chat
down.
log. Please, if you don't mind, just Mister Clown Man, just put down the knife. Well, why don't you have a seat? Let's talk about your evil ways.
Oh my
Why are
god.
you like
And what's with the name Mr. Cuddles?
Mister Cuddles? Yes. I would like to ask you a follow up to this. Why are you weird, bro?
What
No,
the
it's just
fuck
like
is your problem?
that one vine. Why are you gay? What says I am gay? You are gay.
I remember
Why are you gay? What says I'm gay? You are gay. Why are you gay? Oh my god.
so fucking
Oh,
just straightforward.
yeah, they're definitely awake now. And
Yeah.
they're over here tooting up a storm. Ah! Oh god, it stings.
Oh,
Send
geez.
help.
Alright, so here's some other questions. Like talking about your fiance getting into horror. Well, getting into
Yeah.
horror but not getting into it. How did you convince her to play Outlast? Like, I'm very curious how that whole thing even
Well,
started.
here, let me hand them an earbud. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, so honey, we're live. This is an interview. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cody.
Okay.
Cody, ask your
Sorry
question
to wake
again.
you up. Sorry to wake you up, by the way.
No, it's fine.
Alright, so I was asking Devilartsgaming, like, what got you into, like, playing Outlast,
How did I
seeing that,
convince you to play Outlast?
yeah, seeing that you don't like horror games.
Well, so
Woke your ass up immediately for to put you in an interview. 12 in the morning.
no, it's fine. So
You're like, oh no, I was hoping for
they
this.
they also convinced me to watch Saw with them
And
and
play
like
the evil within.
Chucky,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of the main way they convinced me to do it was like
Kill Hearts
horror.
Exposed.
Horror is their favorite genre,
Mm-hmm.
and like it like especially Saw being like their favorite franchise.
Yeah.
So
One
I
of
was
them.
like, well, I'll just watch Saw, and I know the internet is especially like people will find it hilarious
To
Yeah.
watch you suck.
to watch me just
Eat shit.
completely freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. I also mentioned how when we were talking about like horror movies, and I said, you're the reason that you're more afraid of like that you're less afraid of paranormal movies and more afraid of like the slashers is because you said that they're just
Mhm.
they're actual like
Yes.
they're just people,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that's scary than a ghost that you would find fictional that you can
Mhm.
attribute to fiction versus just a straight up psychopath, which can happen.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. And like I heard you mention The Exorcist, and the reason that was like especially just
Right?
not scary to me was
Mhm.
The terrible quality.
was because it was
It
made
looks
in
shitty.
the 80s, so like the effects
Yeah.
aren't like great.
Yeah.
And I also like have researched the
You're wide
actual
awake now.
story that it's based on.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
So
that's the
like
other
I kind of know a little bit more of the of
Cody. That's the other
Mhm.
thing. I wouldn't be able to get them to get Sheila to watch anything unless
Mhm.
they saw videos of that first. From the
yeah.
beginning of our they
Yeah.
had like I was trying to get them to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was like
Oh my god.
it was fine when I got them to watch fucking Terrifier. That was the only
Mhm.
movie that they watched it before, and that's because I fell asleep
Oh, okay.
during. So after that, they had to know everything that was going to happen in the movie, or they wouldn't watch it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've
Hmm.
gotten
All
past
right.
that, I think.
Yeah.
Like now, Sheila will watch without going into it and play
Okay.
horror games without knowing everything about it first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like with you not being all that excited for Outlast and with the way that whole thing went down, it's like amusing. It was amusing to see you guys play it, but it's like I'm just curious, like did it really take a whole lot of convincing for him to get you to play that? Like I like imagine that you were not all that excited to play Outlast.
Well, I definitely wasn't excited.
Mhm.
I've seen clips of like YouTubers play it, so
Mhm.
I knew a little bit of what to expect.
Mhm.
Um, so that did kind of play a factor into it, I guess.
I think the
Okay.
most took was me just going, "Hey, will you play this horror game with me?" That people would probably that is still relatively popular and people want to watch.
Yeah.
And like, I have to think about it. And then like
Yeah.
later on, they were like, "I'll play."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
didn't.
like me and. Mhm.
It didn't take too much. Surprising.
Mhm. Yeah. So me and my brother both completely watched that whole playthrough, like together in the living room, and it was just amusing to watch. And honestly, I'm happy that you guys went through the whole thing. And it's like again, I do hope that you guys continue to do more videos in the future, whether it's horror or not, because honestly, it's like the dynamic between the two, it's entertaining.
I will definitely say though, like in earlier Outlast, when I would
Hmm.
figure out it was a learning curve for me, like having to hand off my controller to someone else,
Yeah.
especially if I like when I would figure out the objective,
Hmm.
but but I lost, and it's like all right, I know the answer now, but it's not my turn.
Yeah.
So you can hear me getting frustrated in the background. Like go this way, I know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like I have the answer, but it's not my turn, so it's not my spot to answer it anymore.
Hmm.
But luckily, I'm not good at games, so you got the controller back pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
So like I would just go on
Yeah.
my bad that I just went on my phone. She's like, all right, I'll just wait.
This might be a personal question, but it's like I'm actually very curious. Like, how did you guys even meet? It's like I've always been curious, like how y'all even met. I mean, it's like we can skip this
I'm
question
gonna
if y'all want to.
I'm gonna do my best to answer it without giving any real details.
Okay.
So without giving names and shit. But
Mhm.
like basically, one of my friends at the time was dating one of Sheilah's friends,
Mhm.
and I was single
Mhm.
and did not like being single, and the whole group knew it. So like my whole friend group knew that I didn't like being single, and basically my
Yeah.
friends, hey, I've got this
Mhm.
person, you might be into them, and they
Mhm.
might be your type. I'll give you the number and set that up. And it was an instant connection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got yourself a wingman that helped you out.
Yeah,
That's dope. I mean, obviously everyone needs a wingman. So.
I guess it was basically just here's their number, and then they gave
Mhm.
Sheila my here's their Instagram, and they gave Sheila my Instagram,
Yeah.
and from there I did all the work because trust me, they were no wingman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We don't even talk anymore,
Yeah, we have since fallen out with those friends, but
if you can call them
Uh, um,
that.
mm, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks when like you have someone that helps you and then like there's a complete fallout after.
yeah, but such is life. It happens.
Yeah, I mean
It was
it is
definitely
what it
time
is.
for them to get the hell out of our lives.
Yeah. All right. Earlier we were talking about Dragon Ball Z and all that, Devilartsgaming, and I'm curious. Like when we met, we were talking about Attack on Titan and shit, and I'm curious. Like what got you into anime in the first place?
Um, Dragon Ball. It was like I've been watching Dragon Ball since about two, because like in
Mm.
my house we grew up watching anime, and
Mhm.
like my first ever anime was like when Cartoon Network had Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece,
Mm.
and Bleach
Oh yeah.
on Cartoon Network, like right before Adult Swim happened.
Yeah, the Toonami days.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I would watch that, and then Yasha followed
Mhm.
on Toonami, then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and
Mhm.
all of that. And
Yeah.
but the first anime that captured me was Dragon Ball Z specifically. Then
Yeah.
followed by One Piece and Naruto and Bleach.
All right.
And I have been a fan of all of those ever since. I've kind of slowly fallen from Naruto because Boruto isn't really as hype as I thought it would be.
I
I've
never watched
fallen.
it.
It's fine. I don't hate it as much as Sheila does.
Mhm.
What, Boruto?
Boruto.
I wouldn't say I hate it. I just could never get
Every
into
time I
it.
put on Boruto, it's why are you even watching that?
Well, because like you say, like it's not your favorite, and I'm like,
No,
wait,
I would tell you repeatedly that I put it on so that I could get an understanding of why people that like it like it.
and that's fine.
Yeah. Mhm. Like
But
honestly, I never really cared for Full Metal Alchemist because I don't know. It's like after a few episodes, maybe a season, it just got boring because it's like it all seemed repetitive after a while.
I guess I can see that. I've
Yeah.
just been a fan of Full Metal because like Edward Elric has that personality that's just infectious. Like you want
Yeah.
to see the man. Kind of like
Yeah.
Aaron Yeager, first three seasons of, or yeah, first three seasons of Attack on Titan,
Mhm.
where like man, you want to see this man succeed.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah. But it's like the thing with that show is that everything has a complete different turn at the end. Like, ooh, oh shit, what's gonna happen? What now?
Not to mention, like for Dragon Ball, like Goku has this infectious spirit. Like you want to see the next height he will climb. and
Yeah.
like it goes from like this country bumpkin. Then you find out that this country kid is an alien,
Yeah.
and then from then on, like from Raditz on, it's been open
Hmm.
and it only higher, and
Yeah.
it's insane, and it was amazing for me as a kid to watch.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
and like me and my older brother would like around the TV at night, and like we'd just sit there watching Dragon Ball when it would come on.
Yeah. All right. For one more question, like for anyone that really wants to get into YouTube and to YouTube gaming, like, do you have any advice for anyone that wants to do what we do, basically?
Yeah, no, no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Don't do it.
Fire on the game. No. Um, well, I could definitely give out some advice. I think like the fact that streaming with YouTube is a pain in the ass.
Mhm.
That's the first thing I'd like to say, plain and
Yeah.
simple. God, YouTube.
Mhm.
But I would say that it's pretty tough in the beginning to like
Mhm.
find. Like if you look at my first videos, I don't have anywhere near the energy I have. Granted, I
Yeah.
still don't have that ability
Yeah.
when recording some. Like it's it gets easier the more you do it because
Mhm.
you get more confident the more you do it.
Yeah.
So the longer you stream, like I know a couple of the channels of people who like they kind of just quit
Mhm.
when they aren't where they be, or they'll quit when like people just aren't like basically they'll quit when people aren't watching or subscribing. But
Yeah.
like the thing is, it's a grind. You have to keep going.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna quit every time that you have like a week of people not really watching, like,
Mhm.
I've had a straight month of people not watching, and
Yeah.
I wanted to like, all right, I guess I could just stop doing it.
Yeah.
But like I continued on and then shot up in subscribers.
Yeah. It's
It's
like
just
it
a
takes.
waiting.
Mhm. Oh, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry for cutting
Oh,
you
that
off.
was it. I was gonna say it's just a waiting game.
Yeah. It's like it's gonna take a long time to see any progress, let alone any subscribers, because like not many like new YouTubers get a whole lot of attention, and it's like it is sad when people give up. Like, okay, like this is not gonna work. I'm just gonna drop everything and say fuck it, and it sucks for beginners.
The other advice I'd like to give though is be careful who you let on your channel.
Mhm.
Doing collabs.
Yeah.
Not everybody was built for a collab.
Yeah.
Like I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
Without naming names. Like, there are definitely some people I regret putting on my platform.
Yeah.
Uh, and when it came out how they were acting towards me, especially,
Mhm.
like I I nixed that idea real quick,
Yeah.
and I got out of my life. So
Yeah.
like, it's definitely be careful who you're putting on your channel.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This has been absolutely fun. Like, it really feels like as though I'm learning more and more about both of you. And this was honestly a really fun interview. And obviously, it's like you guys are more than welcome to come back as guests anytime. Gaming, again, I'm really happy to have you as a member of the podcast. And Sheilah, you can join in anytime for any episode, anytime you want. You know, it's like you both are more than welcome to be a part of this podcast anytime you want. But this interview was most certainly fun, and I feel like I'm getting to know you guys much more and more over time.
Yeah, thank you for
Hmm.
letting me join. I know I joined.
Randomly hopping on.
Right, I know it's kind of random me hopping in, but thank you.
From the dead of sleep to, hey, so you're gonna be on the podcast now. These questions have to do with you. Taking your literally, like, I guarantee you, the moment we hop off, like, I'm gonna be watching SpongeBob or something. Oh, I'm not even kidding.
It's the quickest way for at least me to fall back asleep.
Because like after we hang up, I'm probably gonna go to sleep because I got my new job. I start tomorrow.
Oh shit! Congrats on that.
Oh, actually, fun fact, I got two of them. Both of them are part time. I can tell you more about it later, though.
Yeah. Okay. Wait on, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Again, episode 51. This is absolutely enjoyable. Again, I'm happy to really bring the podcast back from out of the grave. And
Yes,
again,
sir.
thank you guys for joining this. And thank you guys for listening to this.
All right, bro. Well, I will see y'all in the next episode of the podcast because I'll be on it.
Yep. Again, thank you, Sheilah, for joining in. Again, I am sorry for waking you up.
No,
That was
it's
more
fine.
me. That would be more me than you. And it's definitely not the first time it's happened. I promise.
Yeah, probably won't be the last either. So
Oh,
it's
it
all
definitely
good.
I
won't be.
hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we're out. Peace.